Hi guys, it's Lily here from Xicana Boxing, and I just wanted to make this really quick video and last minute video on predictions of tonight's HBO Boxing card. As the main event, we have Krusher versus Storm Alvarez. Kovalev is making his second title defense against the Colombian. The Colombian does train in high altitudes in Bogota, Colombia, so I do presume that he will have the better stamina of the two. Krusher does, it is the hardest hitter, so I do believe that Krusher puts him away maybe in the 8th or the 9th, but if it goes to deeper waters than that, I think Storm Alvarez actually has a really good chance on giving Krusher a run for his money, especially since Storm is undefeated right now. So if it goes to later rounds, I think Storm has a good chance of catching Krusher, since Krusher is known to gas out in the later rounds. But I do feel like Krusher's going to put him away earlier than that, like in the 7th or 6th maybe. Storm Alvarez was actually the WBC mandatory for Adonis Stevenson for, I believe, like 2 years. But they paid him some step-aside money so that Stevenson could have his last fight that he had in May. I believe it was in May. So, I think it's finally time that Alvarez does get a title shot, and I think he's very hungry for it. Again, I still feel like Crusher's just going to put him away maybe in the 6th or the 7th, but if it goes to deeper waters, maybe Krusher will struggle a little bit, but we'll see. Now, as a co-main event, we have Bivol versus Chilemba. We all know who Chilemba is. Chilemba has fought even against Krusher a couple years back. Chilemba does have his own little style. He does have his own attributes that he brings to the table, but he's always fallen short. He's always fallen short when fighting for a title, and I think this will be no exception. I think Bivol has an awkward stance, but he's also a really nice hard hitter, and I think his biggest challenge yet for Bivol was his last fight with Sullivan Barrera. So if he was able to get through Sullivan Barrera, I think Chilemba's going to be an easier task for Bivol than his last fight, obviously. And it might go the distance because we know Chilemba's a tougher dude, even though he's quit before. But if not, I do feel like it'll be kind of a similar fight as the last, where it'll be like a late round stoppage if it's not going to be a knockout, But I do see Bivol, if not knocking him out, just dominating the entire fight. And obviously, as this card states, and as everybody knows, both of them are main events. Both Krusher and Bivol are main events fighters. So I believe that would facilitate kind of negotiations between them to try to unify the division. When we asked Bivol about fighting Krusher, he was kind of reluctant. He said he didn't want to fight his own countryman, but at the same time, like, that only lives out Adonis Stevenson, and I don't think that's gonna happen. So Krusher was like, well, same thing, kind of like intrigued by the fact that all of the champions, or most of the champions at light heavyweight, are Russian, with the interim champion being Ukrainian, which is Volzdik, I think his name is. But hopefully this sets up a unification fight, because I would love to see that fight. So let us know what your predictions are tonight, and who do you think would win between Krusher and Bivol.